Hi guys, my name is Bimlesh Jha. Today is day 30 of Cracking Cat in 130 days. So actually this is my morning routine where I do English speaking practice. I used to do like I used to ask ChatGPT to ask me some questions and I will reply those questions. And ChatGPT goes through my answer and responds me that where I am correct, where I am wrong, what are the tips that I need, and the improvement that I need to work on. These are the response that ChatGPT gives me. But the one thing that I was lacking is I was not revising that earlier sessions or mistakes. So my learning was not increasing. For that reason, I started a small change in this session. This, this is about a revision. Means first, this is day 30 and day 31. I will, on day 30 means today and day 31 means tomorrow, I will revise all the things that I have made, that I, whatever the mistakes that I have made, I will revise all the things. Because revision is the key. If you don't revise, you can't improve. You just speak anything from your mouth is not your improvement. If you learn from your mistake and then speak, it is it will show improvement. So that's why I am thinking to apply this in my speaking English practice session. So today is all only about revision of earlier days, but yeah, actually this session is about speaking English practice. So all the revisions, all the conversation that we do will only be in English. So don't worry, I won't speak Hindi today because this is English speaking session. So if I so now I am showing you my screen, ChatGPT. Wait one second. I will show you everything from day one, means how I started and how it is working till today. Yeah, I will show you how it started and how it's working. I will only revise the learnings, not the vocabs, not the other thing, that the learnings. And only that is in table form. Actually, it's too long, but no worries. Wait a second. So now you can see the my screen. Now you can see my screen that where I need to do improvement or where this is about. So here date is not mentioned, but it must be around of 12th or 13th August. So that on 12th and 13th August, you can see that ChatGPT asked my daily routine and I answered this like I first go to washroom, then splash water on my face, then do brushing and then do brushing up. So I used to say brushing up instead of what I need to say. The correct version you can see. I first go to the washroom. Why here the is mentioning? The is mentioning because I am going to a specific place. That's why the is used here. So I go to the washroom, then splash water on my face and then brush my teeth. Brushing my teeth is wrong. You should say brush my teeth. So splash, brush teeth, then Freshen up. Remember, memory tips was remember, brush my teeth, not do brushing. Use action verb plus object. Okay, brush my teeth. Action verb plus object. So this is my sentence. I start my day by freshening up. The first thing I do is wash my face. Then the second, what you said wrong or natural, you can see. Then I make breakfast and lunch. So whenever I am saying make breakfast, instead of make, I should say prepare. Then I prepare breakfast and lunch. Prepare, cook, make. Use prepare when making food in formal context. You can see whenever I am cooking food, making food in formal context, I need to use prepare. Means I will prepare food, I prepare food, I I am preparing food like that. Preparing breakfast, preparing lunch. I cooked breakfast. You can see also cooked, but make, you don't use make. Use cook or use prepare. I cook breakfast every morning. I prepare my meals in advance. Then at present, I am not doing any workout in the morning. So here the corrected version looks like currently I don't work out in the morning. In the vocabs, you can also see currently workout exercise. Currently is more formal. Right now is casual. So I was I used right now maybe somewhere. Right now is casual and currently is more formal. So I used at present I am not doing. So instead of that I should say currently I don't work out in the morning. Currently or at the moment, I can say at the moment or currently. Both are correct. I am not exercising these days. These days is also good. I got result according to that. I got results according to my hard work. Always match results in the plural for exams. So I got results. Okay. Whenever you are saying about result, you should say results. Results in plural form. My results reflected my effort. I used to watch movies a lot, but at present I am into books. I used to watch movies, but now I am into books. Be into. Currently, help. I am into. I like it now. Okay. I am into or I like it now. Both are equal. I am into. I like it now. I am currently more interested in books than movies. Self-help and improvement books. Self-help and personal development books. Personal development and motivational. Combine related nouns naturally with and. Okay. Self-help. I just said self-help book, improvement book, but instead I should use self-help book and personal development book. I read a lot of motivational books. I want to meet Warren Buffett and I would talk about how he started. I want to meet Warren Buffett, talk about how he started. Used use to talk about instead and I would talk. Okay, to talk about. I would talk about. Want to talk about. I want to meet Warren Buffett to talk about how he started. To talk about instead, and I would talk. Good communication skill. Okay, skills are plural, so you should use S. So what I did was good communication skill, but instead I should say skills. Communication skills. Skills is always plural. Then remove laziness completely. Eliminate laziness completely. Eliminate, overcome. Remove is fine, but eliminate sounds stronger. Okay. Eliminate sounds stronger. So I will use eliminate. OBS Studio editing and live streaming. Editing and live streaming with OBS Studio. Stream, broadcast, put activity before tool. I learned how to live stream using OBS Studio. Then again, the wrong is whenever time when you help someone. Whenever you help someone, whenever assist, avoid extra words like time when. Okay. I'm using time, I'm using will. So this is extra words. Feel them that they are capable. Make them feel capable. Encourage, motivate. Use make someone feel for emotion. Okay, make someone feel. Make someone feel. I encourage them to believe in themselves. Cozy sweater and warming clothes. Cozy sweaters and warm clothes. Warming cloth is wrong. Use warm cloth. Yeah, I did mistake. I said warming cloth. I should say warm clothes. Warm cloth. Warm cloth. Then relief from my all responsibilities. Relief from all my responsibilities. You can see my all responsibilities, but I should use all my responsibilities. Relief from all my responsibilities. Relief, responsibility, word order, all plus my. Okay. Eating biryani, talking with friends. Eating biryani and chatting with friends. Use chat for friendly talk. Okay. Talking with friends is good, but when there is friendly talk, you should use chat. Chatting with friends. I am addicted to bad habit. I have some bad habits. Avoid harsh self-level unless necessary. Addiction, habit. I want to replace my bad habits with good ones. Okay. I am addicted to bad habits. This is harsh. I have some bad habits. I have some bad habits. Okay. I would change the discipline because there is not good discipline. I would overcome the discipline because it's lacking. Sorry, my mistake. It's improve and I read it overcome. Maybe I am not that focused, so I need to focus more. The wrong ones, the not more correct version is I would change the discipline because there is not good discipline. I would improve the discipline because it's lacking. Okay, not good discipline. Discipline is lacking. I would ensure more disciplined environment. That inspired me so much. It inspired me greatly. It inspired me greatly. Inspire, motivate. You can see greatly sounds more formal than so much. Okay, so much is good, but you can use greatly also. It inspired me greatly. It inspired me greatly. Do work hard as soon as possible. Work hard as soon as possible. Do work hard is incorrect. Use work hard. Okay. Do work hard is incorrect. I should use work hard. Work hard as soon as possible. I want to make a 1,000 crore company. I want to build a company worth 1,000 crore. Okay. I want to build a company worth 1,000 crores. Build, establish, make. Build or establish your company. Okay. When I am use building something means like I am building a company. I should use build a company, not make a company. You should avoid saying make in like food, like I make breakfast. No, you should say I prepare breakfast, I prepare lunch, I prepare dinner. I cooked breakfast, I cooked lunch, I cooked dinner. Similarly, you should say I build, I will build, I want to build a 1,000 crore company like that. Reading speed or speaking fluently, English habit. A habit of reading faster or speaking fluent English. So what maybe the question was like what habit you are willing to learn this year? Maybe that was the question. So I answered my answer was I want to build a reading speed or speaking fluently English habit. So the corrected version is like I a habit of reading. I want to develop a habit of reading faster or speaking fluent English. Okay. Fluent, you can see adjective before noun. Fluent English. Okay. Noun is English and fluent is adjective. Here, the sewage facility is not that good. The sewage system there is poor. You should say Facility is wrong, you can say. For instance, infrastructure, you should say system. And sewage system is not that good. We need a better drainage system. The sewage system here is poor, not that good. You can replace not that good with poor. So the sewage system here is poor. I never give up. I never gave up. Past tense context. So I never give up. Give up. हार मानना. Match tense with story time. I refuse to give up. I have to cheer up my own self. I have to cheer myself up. I have to cheer up myself, my own self. I have to cheer myself up. Okay. So the correct reflexive pronoun, myself. Oh, my own self is wrong. Myself is correct. I have to cheer up myself is also is good. I have to cheer myself up is also good. I have to cheer up myself or I have to cheer myself up. You can say both are correct. Cheer up, encourage. I had to motivate myself. I don't want to get a normal minimal life. I don't want to live a normal minimal life. Get. No, you don't use get, you should use live. Use live a life, not get a life. Okay. Use live a life, not get a life. Live. Lifestyle. I want extraordinary life. Waterlogging. Then actually I said water, then logging. But it's a single word. I should say waterlogging. Correct spelling. Flood, stagnant, water. Then disease spread during these seasons. Diseases spread during this season. Mistake keep singular plural consistent. Means okay, diseases is plural spread during this season. Okay. Season is singular. Don't use plural. Okay. Season is singular. So this season, illness are common in this in the rainy season. Rainy season. How can I start from where I am? How I can start from where I am? Can I is wrong. I can. Question word only for that questions. Okay. Then you can see I will make sure that everyone will be disciplined. I will make sure everyone is disciplined. Okay. Remove extra will in the reported statement. My you can see the my sentence was reported sentence, so I should avoid extra will. There is okay. Means I first time I use will, then the other time I don't need to use. I will make sure that everyone will be disciplined. This is the wrong version. The correct is I will make sure everyone is disciplined. More the time I want to be productive, most of the time I want to be productive. Okay. Most of the time. More the time is wrong. You should say most of the time. Most of the time I want to be productive. Most of the time I want to be productive. More the time is wrong. I try to stay productive most of the time. So that was about day 13. I again revise once. So I remember all the facts. First, my mistake was brushing up my teeth. So instead of, I should say, brush my teeth. Then I make breakfast or lunch. I should use prepare lunch or prepare breakfast. Then I said, at present, I can use also currently these days like this. I got result according to that. I got the result. You can say result. I used result. This is singular, but instead I should use plural form. So results. Then I had to watch movie. I used to watch movies a lot, but at present I am into books. So into books, I used to watch movies a lot, but now I am into books. Into the books, no. Into books. Into books. Okay. Then I want to meet Warren Buffett, and I would talk about. I want to meet Warren Buffett. So I would like to meet him to discuss. I would like directly you can say I want to meet Warren Buffett to talk about. I would talk about is good, but to talk about is also good. Use to talk about instead of I would talk. Okay, to talk about. I would talk to talk about. Okay, then good communication skill. I said, but it is skills. Then remove laziness completely. I should use eliminate laziness. Then obvious studio editing. So I should use editing and live streaming with OBS Studio. Whenever time you help someone is okay. Avoid extra. So I made time and then made when both used in same time. So I need to remove one, then fill them. So here the mistake is make them feel. Use make someone feel, not fill them. They are make them feel, make someone feel. Cozy sweater, warming clothes. You should say warm clothes. Relief from my all responsibility is wrong. Relief from all my responsibilities correct. Eating biryani, talking with friends. You should say chatting with friends. I am addicted to bad habits. I should say I have some bad habits. I would change discipline because there is not good discipline. I should say there is lacking discipline because it's lacking. Because discipline is lacking there. I should say because discipline is lacking there because it is lacking. That inspired me much. It inspired me greatly. It inspired me greatly. Do hard work as soon as possible. You should avoid do. You should just say hard work. Work hard as soon as possible. I want to make 1,000 crore company. No, I want to build 1,000 crore company. Reading speed or speaking fluently English. I want to develop a habit of reading faster and or speaking fluent English. Here the savage facility, not facility. For infrastructure, you should use system. So answer would be the savage system here is poor. I never give up. This is past context, so you should say I never gave up. Gave up. I have to cheer up my own self. Their reflexive pronoun is wrong. My own self, no, you should use myself. I have to cheer up myself or I have to cheer myself up. I don't want to get a normal meaning of life. I use get, but instead I should use I don't want to live a normal ordinary life. Waterlogging is a single word. Disease spread during this seasons. No, it's wrong. Season. Disease is spread during this season. How can I start from where I am? How I can start from where I am? I will make sure that everyone will be disciplined. I will make sure that everyone is disciplined. More the time I want to be productive. Most of the time I want to be productive. So that was day 13. You you watched all, you looked or watched everything. Now this is another day. You can see the corrected sentence. The I just revise memory tip. Keep sentence short and structured. First, whenever I am saying something, use that chronology, like what time earlier, what you did, what action you take, and what the purpose of that action. Means in the morning, time is mentioned. I wake up, you wake up. What you did, you cook breakfast. You cooked breakfast to these two are actions. And then what was the purpose? I go to the library. The purpose was I want to go to library. That's why routine, schedule, prepare, library. This is memory tip. Actually, my I am too wrong here. At the moment, my routine is to wake up early in the morning, prepare my breakfast and lunch, and then go to the library and follow my study schedule. I do the same routine for every day. I do the same routine every day. Okay, including weekends. Other sentence you can see there are other things given. but my main focus is to revise memory tips. Then second, whenever I am saying something, so my sentence was, if I can live in a country, I would choose Switzerland because the environment the nature, because the environment, the nature, the beauty, the aura, everything of there is so aspiring or so inspiring and so mind-boggling. I love that place. That's why if I get a chance, I will definitely go to Switzerland. So here you can see I the corrected version is if I could live in any country because this is hypothetical. So you should imagination. So you should use could. If I could live in any country, I would choose Switzerland because its environment, nature, beauty, and aura are so inspiring and breathtaking. I love that place, and if I get a chance, I will definitely go there. So the words are breathtaking, inspiring, aura, landscape. Use if I could, then I would for imaginary situations. Keep adjective balance to three strong words instead of too many. Okay, two, three strong word I need to use instead of so many, too many. If I could, I would. So here you can see if I can live instead of if I could live. So I should say if I could live in any country, I would choose Switzerland because its environment, nature, beauty, and the aura are so inspiring and breathtaking. I love that place. If I get a chance, I will definitely go there. So you can see this is the corrected version looks like. The extra vocab you can see scenery, the mountain scenery is so beautiful. Serene, you can also use serene. Serene is for Sant. I love the serene lakes of Switzerland. Okay, serene is also good. Then scenery is also good. Landscape, aura, inspiring, breathtaking. Now the third is I want to develop a habit of not giving up. Whatever the situations you are facing is temporary. You can overcome every situation. Just one thing you have to follow is be consistent. Be eh, be for be disciplined. This is wrong. You can easily see. Sometimes you get distracted. Sometimes you will be more productive, more motivated. But this is the power of life. This is part of life. I said power of life. This is cycle that ups and downs will keep coming, and you don't have to distract from here. You have to just keep moving up. You can be less energy. You can have more energy sometimes, but the thing is, you have to keep moving. You can see I have so many mistakes. I have did so many mistakes here. So the corrected version looks like I want to develop the habit of never giving up. Whatever the situation you face is temporary and you can overcome it. You just have to stay consistent and disciplined. Sometimes you feel distracted, sometimes productive, but life is a cycle of ups and downs. You must keep moving forward no matter your energy level. So, this answer is correct. You can see how improved it is. I want to develop the habit of never giving up. Whatever the situation you wi- you facing, sorry, whatever the situation you face is temporary and you can overcome it. You just have to stay consistent and disciplined. Sometimes you feel distracted, sometimes productive. But life is a cycle of ups and downs. You must keep moving forward, no matter your energy level. Consistent, discipline, overcome, persistent. Here, the memory tip is remember life equal to ups and downs. Life equal to ups and downs. So I can say life is a cycle of ups and downs. Use short motivational sentences to be powerful. Example, never give up. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. So this is the sentence. Here you can see resilience is also here and determination is also here. Now again, My mother cooks me biryani that is the most delicious to me because the spices, the aroma, the flavor, the texture of the biryani, everything was so fine. I am so amazed with this. I was amazed with this. So you can see my English is not that good here. I need to improve that. So the improved version is the most delicious food I have ever eaten. Okay. The most delicious food I have ever eaten is the biryani my mother cooks. The spices, the aroma, flavor, and the texture all are perfect. I was amazed by how delicious it was. Okay, the most delicious food I have ever eaten, the most delicious food I have ever eaten is the biryani my mother cooks. The spices, aroma, flavor, texture are all perfect. I was amazed by how delicious it was. So the vocabs are aroma, flavor, texture, delicious. You can see the mistake is the most delicious food I have ever eaten is for this kind of answer. Okay, the most delicious food I have ever eaten. The most delicious food I have ever eaten is for this kind of answer. Okay, keep description in 3 to 4 adjectives. My favorite is you can then the extra vocabs are savory. I love savory snacks. Savory. Then mouth-watering. Then one thing is one thing again. If I would if I would have 1 extra hour every day, I will use it to you can see I again made mistake. If I would have 1 extra hour every day, I will use it to you study 1 more hour and make myself I don't know what is that. If I had 1 extra hour every day, I would use it to study more and improve myself. So if I had 1 extra hour every day, I would use it to study more and improve myself. Okay. So if you can see here the memory tip is if I had, I would. For imagining for imagining extra time or resources, avoid unclear words like revise. Okay. If I had, I would. If I could, I would. Like that. Sometimes I want to talk about. I want to meet to talk about. Means you can use this type of sentences. Now here you can see, oh, that was about day 7. So break long sentences into 2 3 short. If I would always, if I could, I would. For imaginary cases, 3 adjective rule. Describe with only 3 strong adjective for clarity. Okay. If I am describing something, I should use only 3 strong adjectives. Visual anchors. Imagine the scene. Example Switzerland, mountains to recall vocab. Okay. Echo method. After reading a correct sentence, repeat it loud twice. So this was the mistakes that I did. Then again, here you can see. So here you can see the other again. My actually my at the moment the routine that I am following is wake up in the early in the morning. Here you can see so many mistakes are there. Corrected version looks like at the moment my routine is to wake up early in the morning, prepare breakfast and lunch, then go to the library. Routine is schedule, work, other vocab, daily plan, timetable. Then tip start with at the moment for present routine. Avoid unnecessary words like actually if not needed. Okay. If not needed, don't use actually. Again, if I can live in a country, I would choose Switzerland. So here you can also see I revised all the mistakes again. This is again the corrected version. If I could live in Switzerland, sorry, if I could live in any country, I would choose Switzerland because its environment, nature, beauty, and aura. Then again, I want to develop a habit of not giving up. I want to develop the habit of never giving up. The habit of plus bhar plus ing. Okay. The habit of bhar plus ing. The habit of never giving up. Okay. Never giving up. Never giving up. And again, the describe food using five senses: taste, smell, texture, appearance, sound. Describe food using five senses: taste, sorry, taste, smell, texture, appearance, and sound. The most delicious food I have ever eaten is my mother's biryani because the spices, the aroma, the flavor, texture were perfect. If I would have 1 extra hour every day, I will use it to study 1 more hour. So if I had 1 extra hour every day, I would study for an additional hour. If I had, I will always use I would, past plus would. So you can see that is now this is the 13th August, and these are the questions that chat asked me, and I replied these answers. So here again, I am learning the mistakes. My sentence was, if I could learn instantly a new skill, I would learn English speaking because I am struggling with it. So the corrected version is, if I could instantly learn a new skill, I would choose fluent English speaking because I struggle with it. Memory tip is use could instantly for hypothetical plus choose instead of repeating English. Okay, plus choose. So if I could instantly, okay, for hypothetical, if I could instantly learn a new skill, I would choose fluent English speaking because I struggle with it. Then again, so obviously I want to get a, sorry, so obviously I want to get the, if I get opportunity, I will grab that opportunity of speaking English. So you can see there are so many mistakes. The corrected version is, obviously, if I got the opportunity, I would grab it to improve my English speaking skills. Opportunity, grab skills. Avoid repeating the same word. Instead, use synonyms. Okay. Opportunity, grab. I would seize any opportunity to enhance my English speaking ability. So here you can see I got 575 marks, which is good score. That time I felt proud. Like, yeah, this is something that I can do and I can do more better. I scored 575 marks, which was a good score. At that time, I felt proud and thought, yes, I can do this and even better. Replace got with scored in academics, okay? Scored. Replace got with scored. Then again, I would it would look like a white bungalow. I will try to build similar to that one. It would be a white bungalow. I would try to build something similar to that one. Bungalow. Use would be for describing hypothetical things. Okay. For describing hypothetical things, I should use would be. It would be. It would be a white bungalow. I would try to build something similar to that one. So the vocabs that are used here is bungalow, design inspired, architecture, architecture of that house inspired me. Then the environmental issue that I care about is global warming and the changing of weather uncertainly. The corrected version is the environmental issue I care about is global warming and unpredictable changes in weather and unpredictable changes in weather. So this was the environmental issue I care about is global warming and unpredictable changes in weather. Okay, and the changing of weather uncertainty. You can replace this with unpredictable changes in weather. Use unpredictable instead of uncertainly for weather. Okay, unpredictable weather. Uncertainly is wrong. You should use unpredictable weather. Global warming, unpredictable climate. One major concern I have is climate change and its effect on seasons. Sustainability. We must focus on sustainability of fight to fight climate change. Then I would give a speech on English speaking because this is my struggling phase. I would give a speech on English fluency, okay? English fluency because I am currently working to improve it. English fluency because I am currently working to improve it. Fluency. Overcome confidence, use present continuous. I am currently working for ongoing action. Okay. I am currently working. So I am currently working to improve it. So the key learning from today, from that day is avoid repetition. Use synonyms to make sentence richer. Use precise vocabulary like scored instead of got marks. Okay. Hypothetical situations. Use would plus base verb. Okay. Replace fillers like just, etc. with meaningful words. Okay. Meaningful words I should use. More descriptive words. Use adjective like fluent, inspired, unpredictable. Okay. Means I should learn some adjectives to describe different things. Like if I am describing a scenery, so I should learn that what are the adjectives that I can use here. If I am describing something about food, I can use the same thing that what are the adjectives that I can use here. Means for different aspects of life, I should learn the different adjectives. So that was about day 31st August, 13th August. Now it's 30 August. So you can see this that I practiced that session on 13th August means it's around 17 days earlier, and I didn't revise that. That's why I am sorry. That's why I am lacking from the result that I am supposed to reach. Because if you don't revise, you just keep falling in the traps. So after from today, I made a decision that I will revise, and it should be alternate on alternate day. Means first day I practiced communication, means I answered the new questions, and on other day, on next day, I will give I will revise the previous days. I will revise the earlier 2 days because if I revise only one day, then earlier past 30 days will the learning of past 30 days would vanished. So I will revise 2 days, 3 days learning in one go. So so it's all about today's English speaking practice. Now It's time for me to go to washroom, brush my teeth, and get fresh enough for library. Bye everyone.